Oh yeah. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. DL get rhymes, Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. Yeah, we going live, Facebook and YouTube. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. DL get rhymes, Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. You better stay tuned to Black Brothers View. Black brothers helping each other, sharing their views from cover to cover. Eclectic topics, yeah, different perspectives, yeah, keeping it poppin', always respect it. Facebook and YouTube, Friday nights at 9, we sharing and learning, yeah, we transforming minds. Tune in, share, like, and subscribe. Inspiration and motivation coming to you live. Friday nights with BBV is the place to be. Party with the brothers, yeah, where admission's free. Real talk about everything from A to Z. Black brothers make a difference in the community. You heard that this is a man's world, but there wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. So every now and then, we invite the men. This is BBB, voice of the black man. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. DL get rhymes, Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. Yeah, we going live, Facebook and YouTube. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. DL get rhymes, Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. You better stay tuned to Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. DL get rhymes, Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. Yeah, we going live, Facebook and YouTube. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. DL get rhymes, Black Brothers View. Black Brothers View, Black Brothers View. You better stay tuned to Black Brothers View.
Welcome to BBV TV, Black Brothers View. This is your host, DL Get Ron, and I am I'm so happy. I'm blessed. I'm humbled. Tonight is our finale, so try to juice it up a little bit. Try to juice it up just a little bit. If you talk to Mark's wife, she felt like we should have been juicing it up every show. She's like, wait a minute, y'all Black brothers. So it's a pleasure to have had the opportunity to have had these different broadcasts with Black brothers, and to be able to come have this platform for brothers to come and share their view regarding an array of topics. We've had an awesome first season journey. I've said before that the show actually started as a live panel in about 2005 in Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County Library downtown in the auditorium. And it was aired on People's TV here in Atlanta. And so it's been years since it's been reviving as a result of the pandemic and COVID-19 and being quarantined and seeing all the Zooming going on. Hey, we got another touch of that Zoom. I got the fever. It was like, okay, wake up. And so, it's just been a good opportunity to have the brothers to come. So tonight, it's just three of us. It's the three of us, really four of us, who had our hands right on making sure that everything was happening. And you have your stock team. And so we're going to go ahead and get on with the show, with the finale. And because I want to bring the fellas on and let us talk. And you know, see what was going on in their heads throughout the season. All right. So first of all, let's bring on none other than the producer, engineer. I'm the executive producer, but he's the engineer, co-producer, you know, sometimes co-host when he had to step up. And there was a couple of times he had to step in. Mark, my fat brother Peterson. Give it up to you, man. Give it up to you. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Outstanding, how we used to say back in '95.
Outstanding. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I always make the 95. Well, I tell you, he telling us. All right, and we'll bring the other ace and fella to the to you all, and that is my son, Darrell Lewis Shabak Get Run, aka DJ Shabak. Oh, what doesn't he do? Graphic designer, you know, DJ, music technician, etc. So, Shabak, good to have you here, man. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
How you feeling today?
I am feeling quite well. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm feeling quite well. You know, had to bounce back, you know, since my lovely, wonderful, beautiful Falcons disappoint me yet again. But you know, it shows you the strength of a man when his favorite football team loses. He can still do this. Yes.
I thought he was about to say something about the team. You talking about you. The strength of a man. I thought you was about to talk about the team. When I can be knocked down like that and still show up. So we will remember this day, that this is the day that the Falcons lost by 1 point to Dallas Cowboys, when they, as often, we thought they had the game. But we're not going to talk about that at this particular moment, but maybe before we finish. So, brothers, this is now Mark, what number show this is? This the 12th show?
This is the, hold on one second, I think it is the 12th show.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, okay. So, to, you know, have a season is usually like 12 shows. And so we've reached our 12th show and we're here. Want to talk about some of the highlights. Want to highlight some moments that we've had on this journey. First of all, it's been awesome. But before we do that, as we always do, we open up with an icebreaker. And so, and Mark, what I want to do, Mark Shabak, I want to just have our icebreakers. If y'all know, like Steve Harvey does with Family Feud, he have just those excerpts on YouTube and stuff. I want to have just our icebreaker moments as a clip by itself, you know.
I can do that.
Okay. All the icebreakers together. That's good. So, we've had shows. No, I'm going ahead of myself. I don't want to do that. Hold on a minute. I was about to go right into the shows. We're going to do this icebreaker right quick. So the icebreaker tonight is going to be pretty much like we've done before. I have some letters here. Can y'all see the letters?
Oh, yeah.
Big letters. So you might say, oh, yeah, them big letters. So I'm just pull a letter out. That's going to be your letter. And your job is to name as many things as you can that start with that letter and the letter A. So whatever the letter is, if it's an M, it's an M and an A. The first two letters of your words must be M and A. Y'all understand, right?
So wait a second. Make sure I'm clear on this. If I pull the letter Z, I have to give you a word that starts with Z and A?
Yeah.
Ain't but two words that I know that start with Z and A.
Right.
Okay, no problem. I'll make it do what it do.
Work what you know.
Bishop.
Work with what you know, but you're not going to run into that problem, though. We're making sure that right now.
Okay.
You're not going to run into that problem. And I know Shabbat was probably about to say something like that. Oh, Bishop, can you play?
I know I'm about to say, you know, like the bishops, you gotta, there you go. Do your thing right there. That was it.
Oh, yeah. So I have to continue to do that, y'all know. So here we go. So Shabbat, you're the youngest, so we're going to let you go first. And
right.
No. You know what? I just felt something, y'all. I want you to tell me what vowel you want to follow your letter. I'll give you the letter. Whatever, you tell me your vowel first, and then I'm gonna show you the letter that goes with your vowel. And then we go from there. As soon as you see the letter here, your vowel goes behind it, and then you go with the words. Remember, once you stop longer than 3 seconds, that's it. Are y'all ready? You ready, Shabbat?
Yes, sir.
What is the vowel you're choosing to go with your letter?
I thought you said once you say the letter.
No.
You gotta choose the vowel first.
You choose the vowel first.
Okay. A, I guess.
You choose A?
Yes, yeah, I choose A.
All right, ready? And your letter is W. Go.
Wake. Was. Wager.
Bob, you know.
That was
That's
right
my
there.
4 seconds, man.
Yeah, I was trying to count in my head and say Bob at the same time.
But I got in wager.
I think he had about 4.
We give you 4. You got 4. All right, Peterson.
All right.
You got 4, Shabbat. What's your vowel, Peterson?
Let me get I.
Peterson want I. And your letter is G. G-I. Ready and go.
Gig. Jip. Gin. I'm done.
I forgot to sweep this.
I thought I was.
Wait a minute. I don't think he got but one word. That's gin.
No, he got
Jip. G-I-P.
Jip? Is that ghetto? That's street? That's slang?
Yeah, gig in.
I had gig, gin, and jip.
Oh, you say gig. Okay.
Gig.
I thought you said something else. Okay.
Look, give, given, gives. Now they coming to me.
Okay, all right. So when the pressure's on, it's like that. So the vowel that I choose is E. I should choose. Oh man, I'll choose E. And my letter is.
Whoa. I'm gonna give you the letter. You chose E, right?
Okay.
That's the vowel. Yours is E.
Hey, listen now. See, I picked y'all letter from here. You gonna come on and give me some old letter like Z?
Oh no, I wouldn't G like that, man. Come on. You said
go
E,
ahead.
right?
I said E.
The letter I'm gonna give you is H.
H. Okay.
You won.
He, heal, healing, heal. H-E-E-L. Health. Heaven.
You got it. Ain't no sense of going on. You got it. You win.
Hell. Heaven.
Cut him off.
I'm gonna call the Sandman for you. Going out now. Come on.
I'm supposed to win tonight. That's good, Zach. Hey, that makes up for Mark. Coming back and beating his pastor. And we're still praying about that right now. I can't wait for that sermon to come out when he preaches about that. All right, so fellas, we've had several shows this season. And first of all, I want to ask you all a question. How do you feel at the end of the season to know that you were a part of a project, an endeavor, a goal, and you completed a full season? You stayed with it through the whole season, and your name is tagged to it as helping to make it better and greater. And it's just something that you can put on, it's on your resume, but it's a part of who you are now and what you've done in the earth. But you've accomplished something else. How do you feel, Shabbat?
Feel quite well. Feel good. Like you said, something else to add to the resume. Yes, I feel blessed and honored.
Okay. All right. Mark, how does it feel? You about to say something else, Shabbat?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mark. Shabbat.
No. What was yours, Shabbat? Go ahead.
No. I was just, as far as just, I guess, elaborate more. But yeah, it feels good to know, as a young Black man, able to be a part of something that can be, history. And then my kids are able to look upon this years later and be like, oh, that's granddad. And, oh, that's you when you was 20. So, I'm glad to be a part of history in the making.
Exactly. Awesome. And Mark, and because what happens is a lot of times we do things, we underestimate what we do. A lot of times we don't really give it the focus that it should be. They always say don't despise small beginnings, but everything started somewhere. And a lot of times, by the time you've seen something on a greater level, when you do the history, when you do the research, you find out, oh, they started where they, and you'll be surprised when you hear people's bio and stuff to understand how they got this started and where things, went from there. So it's a moment. I'm glad we're taking a moment to just really focus on the knowledge and also to let everyone else know that their dreams are possible. Just connect with the right people. What's up, Mark? How you feeling, man? We made it.
Well, we made it. I feel kind of good about it. Well, not kind of. I feel very good about it. It's something definitely outside of my normal comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of what we did with the show. You have to start somewhere. When we first started, I was wondering, well, what are going to make people watch this show?
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to find out about it? We did this with zero budget, zero advertisement.
Right.
Everything that we did was word of mouth, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't tweet it. We didn't, have a street team. This was just an idea that we put together and just ran with it. So, I feel very proud of it. I have learned a lot about this stuff because, YouTube, I watch YouTube. I don't put stuff on YouTube.
Right.
Zoom, learn how to use Zoom. Learn how to live stream to Zoom. Learn how to edit music into videos. Like I said, I'm a career law enforcement person, not video editor. So this is adding something to my tool belt that in case something ever goes wrong, I can do something else. So I've gained new skills from this.
That's right. And not only when something goes wrong, just to be able to have that side hustle, whenever you decide if you want to do that. But I'm glad you made mention of everything you did, man, because you said it so elegantly as how you came from another background. But I asked you if you would do this, you have some knowledge about it. You had like a little knowledge. We did a reunion with our fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha. And I had already been thinking about something with Zoom when we did the Zoom reunion, and I saw you managing that, and I'm like, Mark can do this, and then I just started believing, and then I just remember my name was Tenacious, and but I remember I saw this tenacity going on in you. I'm like, Mark can do this, and I actually like, hey, I'll look into it, I'll try, and I got to say this to you. I thank God much for you. I could not have done this when I did it, the way we moved forward with it. I was just feeling a burning within me and dealing with quarantine, dealing with the passing of my dad and so many things going on. There was just this push and this readiness like now, and stop procrastinating, stop waiting. And a lot of times, like you said, we move on into it. We took the leap, and a lot of times people don't do that until they got everything like they want it to be, But I knew that this was a platform that was going to capture everything. And so even if somebody didn't get it live, it was going to be here, and we could do so many things with it even later. Because many shows I found out about years later, you know. And I was looking at something. It could have been a sermon. I said, "What? That sermon was 19. What?" You know. But it was right on time for me right then, and that's what I'm believing BBV is going to be for many people. Shabak, you've contributed to the show in a couple of ways, and I just want to appreciate you, man, publicly, and thank God for your skills and everything, and how you were willing, you know, to jump in and help out, and to give your critiques and everything, you know, just to make sure it's shining and it's popping and everything, you know. So you would do our graphic design few days before, or a week before we broadcast. You would do that image, the flyer, and we will put it out. And so, and in addition to that, you put the music together, the music arrangement for the theme song, my lyrics, your voice, your music. Talk to us about that process. How was that, man, for you? And I mean, I know it comes natural to you, but oh, and the logo. What? The logo. You did all that, man.
Right.
It's no big deal.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I've been doing it. Been doing graphic designing and music since going on 10 years now, since probably about I was 11 years old. So, you know, I love doing it, especially when you're able to see your work posted up, you know, whether someone else, they post it on the page or share. So, you know, I just love doing things that can bring people pleasure, in a sense, as far as happiness or accomplishment. So yeah, with the music, it's first time doing a theme show song, and as time goes on, you know, we'll get better. But yeah,
All right.
nothing more I can really, you know, say to it.
Well, everybody starts somewhere. Everybody have their first, you know, their first film, their first, you know, whatever the case may be. And so now you have stepped into that. Before you did this one, you couldn't have told anybody. You could, you know, it wasn't on your resume. You couldn't have, you know, told somebody, hey, I can do this for you. This is something you can listen to, and I can customize it to your desire. Now, of course, we, on the real tip, you know, we went back and forward, right? Just how I want design to be. Like, Dad, you probably should do this, and you shouldn't, you know, that's the logo. And then with the music, you know, coming together, you know, making sure to get in the studio and just do all the technical work. A lot of times people don't understand the technical work and the sweating and the doing it over again and getting it right, you know, before you put it out. That goes into a project, you know, and how people got to come to work together, and they actually get closer together, you know, become, you know, they bond closer. It turns into a baby, like your baby, right? You know, like another one of your kids. You don't have any kids yet, but, you know, it turns into, it's like one of your kids, you know, and that's your, you know, that's something that we can look at. You can always look at the logo, always look at the theme song, and definitely, you know, the images and stuff, and realize that you had a great hand in making it, you know, the launch of it, you know, as great as it has been. And so I want to just say thank you for, you know, for that. And also being the guest on the different episodes you was on. I think you were on 2 episodes. Do you remember those broadcasts?
I remember the last one, which was the writer's one. Don't really remember the first one.
Entrepreneurs.
Right.
Now he was on 3.
He was on 3?
Yeah. Episode 2, episode 3, episode 12, 11, episode 11. 2, 3, and 11.
Okay. So, Peterson, which broadcast did you enjoy? I know you enjoyed all of them. Which broadcast you enjoyed the best out of the different broadcasts, the different, or which one stood out to you the most?
That's really hard because they all were very different.
Right.
Exactly. We had a two-parter,
right.
And believe it or not, that the first episode, part 1, was our most watched episode. The emotions and expectations of going back to school in the pandemic. That was our most watched episode of the season.
Right.
But I would say the first episode, and the only reason why I would say the first episode is because we didn't know what to expect. It was our first time doing it.
Right.
I've never met anyone except you and Finkel on that panel, and it was just, "Hello, how you doing? Let's do this." And so as time went on, it just became a little more comfortable and easier. So I mean, I don't think I'd have I would say the first one because it's the first one.
Right. Yeah. And I said the same thing as you said. We had a diverse, we had an array of topics and broadcasts, and so each one of them gave us something different. The first one for me, the brothers, and that was on Father's Day too.
Yes.
On Father's Day, that was just awesome having the strong brothers, the fathers come together, and I enjoy having the opportunity to reunite with some people, and so this broadcast helped. This platform allowed that with Oscar Coward, who actually co-hosted one of the episodes with me, and also Leon DeBerry, who co-hosted one with me, who brought us into the Alpha Land, and Big Bruh. And so just having the opportunity to do that and have those conversations and be connected, because going through quarantine, we did this while we was quarantining, so it was a way of connecting with some people too. There's some people out there. But there was the one we had the ladies on, that was hilarious. I listen, I'm telling everybody, please go and see the one with the ladies. The ladies are not bashing. They are advocating for the Black brother and advising the Black brother. But before 5 minutes into the show, there's some entertainment. When you just make sure you watch every box, and it's gonna be a delight. Okay. Having a little problem with the mic.
How about now?
Okay, that's good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Don't touch that down. Don't touch that down. All right. You heard? Did you hear everything I said? We're having a little challenge right there, but we're gonna.
Okay, yeah. I think I got the gist of what you were saying.
We talked to entrepreneurs. We, as you said, we talked to the COVID. We talked about COVID-19. That was one of our subjects. We spoke to the educators. We had the opportunity to speak to the youth, youth in sports, and just hearing from those young guys was a pleasure. I just enjoyed that. I'm always loving to listen to the young guys and see where they are. And of course, I gotta say this: Mark's son, my nephew Miles, has had his hands all up in this as well, helping his dad from behind and behind the scene, always being his sidekick, learning and seeing what dad has been doing. What's up, Miles? Miles on the sideline.
He can't hear you right now. He's getting some homework. He just said hello. He's in a different room, but he can hear. He heard you. Okay.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it. So y'all gonna be seeing some more from Miles later. I'm just blessed and astonished about everything that we've been able to accomplish. I'm looking right here to see if there's any episode in particular different. I enjoyed the episode Shabbat made mention about the authors. That to me was like a symposium. That just allowed brothers to be able to get some information. And let me tell you about this particular episode. And Andrew, after that episode, I'd already been working on my book project, and I had just been waiting, and I shifted the publisher I was going to be working with. And as a result of that episode, it benefited me in such a way. I connected with him, and he has been tutoring me through the finishing of my first book project. But it's not my first book, but it's first publication. It's my first book on this level. And we just finished, as a matter of fact, this week, we just finished all the entries that's going into the book. And so we're getting ready to go into the next phase and stuff. So I'm just appreciative of how it has blessed and even benefited me from this aspect. We had pastors on here as well. Now, we didn't have the pastors on as pastors, but we had an opportunity to hear from different pastors. And that was awesome. Shabbat, is there any particular show that stood out to you that you would, advise somebody to go take a look at and watch?
I think the first one was pretty powerful.
Fathers.
Just from the perspective was talking about with everything, the heat of everything that was or is going on within our country. There was a lot of different perspectives and a lot of voices, and so I think that was one of the most powerful ones.
Yeah. And both of your godfathers was on that particular one, Michael Glover and Derek Ficklin. So I just wanted to listen. Thank you all again for everything you did, for just helping me to birth this, to do this. I encourage anyone, whatever that thing is, this is the year, this is the time, take the leap, go after it. You will not have everything you need at first. And sometimes with Jesus, with the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, what you seem to have may seem to be inadequate for what you're trying to accomplish. But you got to start somewhere, and you got to believe God. You got to start somewhere. And what you'll find out is that once you start, and when you look back at it later, because we've got some things we look back at later, and Shabbat will be like, I don't like the way that video footage is. I have a better camera now, and I have this, you grow, you see yourself progress and grow. But what happens is that when you stick with it, you stick to it, and when you just do it, you see that what you need along the way comes. There was some episodes where we thought we was going to have a broadcast on a particular topic, and people bailed out, for one reason or another. But guess what? This happens on the professional level also. I've heard other talk shows say the same thing have happened with them, And because I know that research on that, it allowed me not to feel so bad or take it personal, It allowed me to understand that, hey, this is a part of, what goes down. And so I've grown a lot with this. We're about to take a break from going hiatus from BBV. Pretty much like Tyler Perry, he have those different shows out there, right? And all of them are not running simultaneously. And I'm doing that. I'm giving my brother a shout out. They don't run simultaneously, but they run in their different seasons. We're going to come back to BBV, but right now we're getting ready to, we want you to stay tuned for Kind Time TV, DL Gitron's Kind Time TV. We're about to bring that forward, and it's going to be broadcasting during the holidays. Hopefully the first episode will be the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and the last episode will be on Valentine's Sunday. And so that in there will be 12 episodes. So we're looking forward to, and we are excited, man. Let me tell you something. When you step into whatever that thing is that God has called for you to do, that you feel in your belly, when you're just going to do it, you find out that you get people like Shabbat, you get people like Mark, you get people like Miles who say, hey, this is how I can help out. You get people like Jason Lynn and Aquisha and Elisa and just others and Leon and just all the other ones, Oscar, who will say, listen, hey, I'm honored, man. I'm in. I'll do this with you. You know, I'll be your guest. I'll be your co-host, you know, not getting paid, but just on it, you know?
Money.
So I don't know what you said, Mark.
I said no money.
Yeah, no money, you know, not
Did it
yet.
for-
Anyway,
We did it for the shield. Did it for the shield.
yeah, you know, listen, and somebody may say, hey, but we also believe in one, that our light is shining. Somebody's going to be blessed by what we share. And two, hey, yes. Now I say, hey, yes. It sounds like I said something else. Yes, we hope that Ellen or Oprah or somebody see it and say, yeah, Tyler, and say, you know what? That's a good concept here. We're not going to get nobody else. We want them to do it. You know, may polish up this and polish up that, but hey, they can do it. We'll be like, oh, yes, we're ready. This is what we wanted, you know? Beaver, what was he doing? He was just putting music out there for his family. Somebody saw him. So you just never know. And professionalism is what you always want to put forth with it, but don't let that stop you, because personality and passion and purpose is seen beyond all of that. Because many times people say, oh, I can make them professional, but I can't give them purpose and passion, you know? I can't give them that personality, but I can connect with them and I can help polish that, you know? So we're getting ready to wrap it up, y'all. I want everybody to stay tuned for Kind Time TV. That's going to be the next production, the next show that's coming real soon. It's going to be a good heart show. If you know of anybody who have been doing some kind acts, just are generous, you know, in the community at large, in the church, or probably to you directly, please text the word kind to 404-901-8591. Text the word kind so we can touch base with you and get that story. We're going to have 12 stories. We're going to be blessing 12 people or 12 different groups, you know, and that's in all the states. And we got a kind squad that's going to go out and show them some love, some surprise love, you know, and just to show you that we're doing it simple but spectacular. It doesn't take a lot of money to still do something great. And that's what we hope we showed you here. And Mark, I need you to send me your cash app, because I'm going to send you and your wife and Miles out to eat at your favorite restaurant. and so that's the least I can do, to say, as you sit back and eat it, you know, hey, that's on me, man. I've tried along the way. I've tried to keep putting something in Shabak's pockets, you know, he in college and stuff. So I'm like, hey, do this, and I got you right here, you know.
I remember those days.
Oh yeah. So, hey, are there any closing words, man, that either one of y'all want to say? Anything in particular y'all want to say to people who are going after their dreams, just to encourage somebody, whatever? You know, this was my dream, and you all tapped into my dream and helped make my dream, you know, possible. But you worked at it as if it was your own dream, and that's really powerful. That's a powerful message in that. You know, I always tell Derek Ficklin, I wrote this piece entitled Black Overcomer, and he memorized my piece before I did. And he could speak it. I mean, he could project it in such a way. I said, man, it look like I wrote that for you. You know, I'm like, I'm thinking that you did that. You know, if I didn't know any better, if anybody didn't know any better. So I had to tell him, make sure whenever you do it that you let people know. The light went out, y'all. I said, make sure and let people know that I am the one who wrote that. So anything y'all want to say to the people?
I guess two things. The first thing would be to, whatever your goal, whatever your vision is.
It's 10 o'clock.
Whether it's music, video, whatever it may be, to go ahead and start somewhere, to just do it. You know, that's the first thing. Like Nike said, just do it. Once you have done it, or while you're in the process of doing it, then figure out how you can better it from where you are. Whether it's finding someone or figuring out what you can do, learning something new, whatever it takes to make it better.
Exactly. And as we're speaking about that, then I'm having technical difficulties with the lights. So y'all, we're making it better by moving. Mark, what you got to say, man?
You know, it's funny. Shabak hit on that. And you hit on it early. You have a dream. Don't let anything stop you from doing it. You had a dream of having this show. Back when we were Shabak's age, this wasn't even possible. If you want a talk show,
Right.
you had to go someplace, get a studio, get this, get that, pay somebody. No, now we did a talk show from our houses, our living rooms.
With no pants on.
Speak for yourself.
He said, "Speak for yourself."
I may have on gym shorts, but I got something on.
I mean, I got on gym shorts. I got on gym shorts too. I just don't have on a full,
A full
Right,
full
right.
suit.
Hey, exactly. Everybody been talking about it.
But I mean, it really is amazing. And it's funny how I hear about all these musicians that appear out of nowhere. And back when we were kids, you had to get a record deal to get heard. Now, all you need is a computer and internet access. You can have a hit record,
That's right.
and it'd be your only hit
That's
record,
right.
and then you never hear
That's right.
heard from again. But the fact
That's
is,
right.
you did it, you succeeded, you tried,
Right. That's
and
right.
we
And,
did
and
that.
you did it. Right.
Right, that's what we did.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah. We did it.
yeah, if we do another season and we get no one to watch, guess what? We tried it, we succeeded. We had people view it, and I'll keep a hold of the stats to see how many people keep watching. And here's your nephew right here trying to peek around.
Miles, nephew Miles, man. Listen, man. You do not know, but just know you're the youngest one that had your hands on this show. And I just appreciate you being in the background, helping your dad out. Listen, you got a great future ahead of you, man. And just know Shabak was where you are. I mean, in the studio with me, watching me work with other people, and now, he's doing his own thing and helping everybody else out with their dreams and stuff. So it starts out by being right there beside your dad, watching. There's some great stuff coming your way, and you're gonna finish this year out on the A+ list too, on the honor roll. Hey, let me know so I can make sure to send some money your way for every A you make. You gotta make an A though.
Yes, sir.
Every A you. Hey, Miles, what did you enjoy about anything? The whole process, anything. Tell me something that you enjoy.
I enjoyed everybody coming together to talk about important topics that's happening around the world.
And you actually was a guest one of the shows. I forget the name of that show, but I know it's the youth sports show.
And like you mentioned, that show was put together in a matter of a half an hour because all the whole
another show
that lined up just didn't work out. I made some phone calls.
Yep.
Pulled my frat brother, his son. Pulled my goddaughter's father, Chris,
Good.
who has the EMC club, and those two young gentlemen, and we got that show like that. Spur of the moment.
That's right. Oh, Mark, thank you. And because that's the whole thing. That's what I wanted to talk about. Those things like that as it relate to. You're gonna run into some potholes and obstacles, but working with the right people. Because I was about to say, hey, we're just, we'll go with the next one. We're broadcasting next week and so forth. And Mark was like, well, I think I got some people who I was like, hey, man, well, let's do it. That's what your job is for, So, and Miles stepped up and the other brothers stepped up and it was awesome, man. And that's about having what's that saying? The team makes the dream work, something?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work, And so a father and son on this end and a father and son on that end, making it happen. And I just want to tell people, just connect with the right people, man. Ask God to show you the right people. Hey, don't be afraid of a no. Just ask people. We got some no's. I don't think I'll be able to, whatever. And we got some people who say yes, and then it didn't show, but we kept it moving, kept it going. In the midst of the pandemic, dealing with COVID, everything. And so, hey man, I'm just happy. I'm happy, Mark. I love you like I never loved you before, man. You've always been my frat brother, but friend and, you know, I mean,
Frenemy.
brother. Okay, so you want to go there? Listen, so Mark has been, he's my frat brother, right? And we were like frenemies in college. And that's because both of us just had strong wills. And it wasn't that either one of us was a slack brother. It was that both of us was, you know, hyped up about making a fraternity, you know, real, you know, the best it could be. And we just had different visions and stuff. And so, and then growing pains and everything, you know. To be at this place after we've lost some brothers and after so many years, and to be able to, for God to use us, man, to do something greater than we've ever done before, you know, and to still be looking forward to something else, that humbles me, man. And I'm just so appreciative, you know. And Miles, you got a good dad, man. You got a great dad right there. I mean, you know, and it's just know, if y'all need me for anything, please do let me know. Let me know. And Shabbat, that's Uncle Mark. That's bottom line, Uncle Mark. He has earned the title of Uncle Mark.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and if Mark can do anything for you, he's gonna do it without a doubt. You know, that's just, and Marcus has always been like that. And so I just really appreciate that. So
thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tell the missus that we appreciate her bearing with us. And we will be debriefing afterwards. She give us enough time to debrief, and she'll call, all right, come on back down. I love it. She's like, all right, balance. I love it. So I appreciate everything and everyone, all the viewers, those who watch now. I don't know when you watching this or see it, you know, just know that. And let me say this to y'all too, man. I'm not really concerned about the numbers. I'm concerned about doing what God would have for me to do. Right. Jason made mention of that to me on the broadcast with the ladies, and that thing stuck to me so, you know, and it just really empowers me. And even I was talking to Shabbat the other day as far as hits and likes. We're constantly watching numbers. Everybody in the world, how many likes I got, you know. And I had to catch myself. Oh, they like that particular post. They like that, you know. So I have to catch myself. And YouTube, everything's about hits and likes. And we lose sight of the value of the product.
Right.
And we put more value in the amount of likes, you know, or hits. And you said it one time, Mark, somebody could like something and not seen even the whole thing. Or just like a person be in church. They sat in church the whole time and heard the whole message. Don't mean they're going to go live that word.
Right. And, you know, just like you're saying, the value of hits and likes, I'd rather have a show with one like and one comment.
And quality.
And see that comment come at the end of the show. That means somebody watched that entire show.
Right. And
got the message we were trying to send, as compared to 100 likes. And only really see that one person watched more than 5 minutes.
Exactly. Even the quality, because Chadwick Boseman, you know, we all gonna live long, prosperous lives, satisfied lives. But so much of things that he said in interviews and stuff, I didn't see until after he had passed, you know. Right. And so there's a legacy that's been left in the earth, you know. And so, and then there are other people who have broadcasts out there. They're doing something now, but there's some stuff that they did years ago. Still having an impact. I just say to y'all, man, what we continue to do here is going to be greater, and whatever y'all doing individually upon your lives, I've said this throughout the show, and I'm declaring this upon all three of y'all and everybody who's watching, that is, you will continue to prosper, be in good health, even as your soul prosper. And that's Bible. That's 3 John, 1st chapter, in the 2nd verse. This has been real nice, y'all. BBV, Black Brothers View TV finale. It's been great. And this is your host, DL Gitron. And I'm signing out. I love you all so much. Mark, Shabbat, Miles.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, now.
Till next time.
All right.